Senator Niall O'Donnell.
Harley agus boilum taku leis an lasú occur and Seanad Gavin Osar Gore. Leader, while it's not necessarily the appropriate point to do it, I will be seconding the amendment to the order of business from my colleague Paul Gavin, and he outlined better than I ever could the reasons as to why we feel this House, this debating chamber, we as parliamentarians and legislators should at the very least have an expectation that we have an opportunity to debate and engage with the issues being raised within the 8th report from the Convention on the Constitution. And I have to say, Caherly, that it baffles me as to why, and this might be for a debate if one is granted, but just in case it isn't, it baffles me as to why such a comprehensive and broadly covered report would be going to the Finance Committee alone. What is the Finance Committee going to look at in terms of, for example, cultural and linguistic rights? There is a much more appropriate committee that report should be going to. This report should be broken down into the various appropriate elements to go to committee. So, as Senator Gavin rightly pointed out, we're only sitting for the 2 days next week. We're only back this week. And I have to say, when I heard that we were only sitting for 2 days next week, there's people in this chamber who rather glibly, and I think in a quite ill-informed way, have accused Sinn Féin and told Sinn Féin they need to get back to work in the Assembly in the North. We need to get back to work properly in this institution. I don't think it's good enough that 2 days after 1 week return for a House of the Oireachtas to be sitting really is good enough. And I think people will begin to rightly look upon this chamber if we continue to operate in that fashion with understandable disdain and wonder as to what exactly it is we're doing.
Senator Niall.
Senator O'Donnell, you were on about the amendment to the order of business, but it also, it's a bit rich when you see members of the Sinn Féin party not taking their seats in Westminster, not being in the chamber in Stormont since 29 weeks ago. So I mean, it's very easy to come in and get a headline down here and to make cheap comments, but our work as members of this House, our work as members of this House isn't just about being here, as you know quite well. And I think it ill-behoves all of us to come in here and to run ourselves down. There's enough people trying to do that anyway. We'll hide ourselves doing it. If you have a constructive proposal in terms of how we do our business, I'm very happy to take it, and we'll meet you gladly to discuss that.
Sit and debate that next week.
Senator Brino Dolan and Senator Mullen.